Yo, what's up guys, newbie game dev here. We're going to do a tutorial on creating a platformer game in Gdevelop 5. Alright, first thing you want to do is create a new project. Should have probably give it a name, but not to worry. Alright, welcome to the game settings first. Resolution, game name. We'll just call it test. Game width, I like to go, I think it's 896 by 504. Doing it in that resolution kind of stretches it to the game screen really well. Your name, put in your name there, obviously. We're going to go newbie game dev, version number. Let's start on 001. Keep them the same. This here, go on dot your name. Like so. Select your orientation. I'm going to keep it on landscape. Scale mode. Go nearest no anti-aliasing. Or you'll probably find you'll end up with a smoothed out game which just looks horrible. Just keep that, just leave that default and apply. Right, and come to scenes, create a new scene. Let's just rename it. Level 1. So we want to get level 1, and then there's the basic empty scene. This is what we've got to work with. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add in object. We'll call it tiles for now. You can click edit with pics, and then you can kind of create your own if you want to do that, or if you've got sprites to import, you can click the plus button and import your sprites. Use this tile set here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it into the project folder. We'll load them all from here. We're going to start with 1 and we'll create a new animation. We'll do that a few times for each piece of grass or whatever we're going to be using. Actually, we want to use the smaller ones, don't we? Second, get rid of that one. And just add all these in. You get the idea anyway. I'm going to add these 3 for now. There's the shrunken ones on these 3. Only got them saved for them 2 for some reason. Not to worry. We'll just resize this one to 64. So everything's 64 by 64. I want to try and keep everything the same size. It just makes things a little bit easier. Right, then we'll add in the character. We'll add an animation. Again. Go to your assets or create one yourself if you're doing it that way. We're going to use the Ninja Dude. Use him. So we will copy this folder. Again, paste it into the project folder just to make things a bit easier. Right, we'll go through the animations in some other video, but for now we're just gonna put in a standard idle. If we go shift click up to your last idle. OO and OO. I don't know, I'll just go to that. Yeah, 60. Different one. Make sure all the smaller ones are in line. Yeah. We go from there to that and apply that. Now if we drop him in, drop a tile in, Still too big, so we'll shrink him down. He's about the right size. And if you just shift click, you can do it so you can't change one scale rather than the other. You change both at the same time, the X and the Y. He's behind the platform. See, the platform is layer 2, layer 1. So we'll change him to layer, as is the player, usually you want him in front, so we'll just start him off layer 100, so he's always in front of everything. And now if we click play, as you'll see, nothing happens. His animation moved once. I'm going to loop the animation, if you've got one. And you can change the speed of it in here. Let's go something like that. Yeah, that's a bit slow, but it don't really matter for now. Right, and onto the tiles, we're going to drag it in. Oh. Make sure you've selected the tile. If you control click, you can copy and paste. Or you can right click and copy and paste it in that way, or you can control C to copy and control V to paste, wherever your mouse is. We only need 4. So we got these 4. We set them to different animations earlier. Oh no, we got 3. So we'll delete another one of them. So that's animation. If you come to your properties on your left hand side, you've got the animation 0. Change this one to 1 and change this one to 2. And then we can just control click to drag and drop. Come up to your grid, top right. And if you show your grid, there's your grid. As we're using 64 by 64, I'm going to set this to 16 by 16. There we go. And then we can just move and drag and drop everything into place. Shift click to copy. Make sure you've got the piece selected. There we go. Don't need to copy that. Let's just make a little simple. Sure, I'll click that then. Obviously not. And yeah, we'll just make a simple little level. Like so. There we go, just a quick little thing. We can delete them, so we don't need them now. Now, as you see though, we click play, we can't move, we can't do nothing. So the first thing we'll do is we'll come to the player, double click, or you can go to, you can double click, right click, or click the dots and edit object. Go to behaviors, click the plus and add a behavior. Platform character is the one we want. Just for this tutorial, we'll just keep everything on default. Click apply. Now if you click play again, you should see just fall straight through the floor. That's because we haven't set none of the tiles as a solid object. So come to your tile, double click, go to behaviors, plus, and add it as a platform behavior. You want him to be able to grab, you want your player to be able to grab onto ledges to like jump up again, then you can leave that ticked or unticked, whichever, depending on the game you're making. And now if you click play, you should see we can use the arrows to move, and you can jump up and down, you can do what you need to do. Right, and as you see, you can't get there, so we'll just drop them a little bit because the jumper's a bit too high. So you still can't make the jumps, so you come into your player, behaviors, here's all your settings, you've got your speed, falling speed, jump. We'll put the jump up to 700 and we'll drop the gravity to 900. Should make him jump a bit higher and fall a bit slower, so we should get that little bit height. There we go. As you'll see now, the camera's not following the character, so the next thing you want to be doing is let's set up a scene. No, we'll do our first event. So come to your events tab, come up to here, we will add a comment first just so we know what's what, just to separate things, keep it a bit neater. And then you want to add an empty event. Alright, like this bit here. Leave the condition for now, and you want to add an action. First thing you'll do, hang on, let's just go play. See, we got that. If we go full screen, we still got black bars and everything else. If we shrink it and do this, it minimizes the whole thing. So let's add an action. Game window. Deactivate, activate full screen. Set them both to no. Now when we do this, it kind of stretches with it. And when you go full screen, you true full screen, it's better for different resolutions. Right, and now we'll get the camera to follow the player. So if you go to your layers and cameras, enter the camera from X position equals set to the value. Want to scroll all the way up to common expressions for all objects. Position, the X position, and the X position of player. Apply. Leave the layers for now. And then if you copy that, paste that, you can change this to a Y, make sure it's a capital, and then switch that to the Y position. Now we've got the Y and the X, the camera should stay with the player. Yeah, just like that. But you don't really want him in the center of the screen, you want him pushed to the side. So if you go player, the X position, if you add plus, we'll add 100 pixels to the camera distance. Now as you can see, he's more on the left hand side. Just push the camera 100 pixels to the right. If you replace the plus sign with a minus sign, then let's show you. You pushed him over to the right hand side of the screen. So yeah, that's the way that works, but we'll keep it like that for now. Yeah, and then we'll do the Y plus 50 or minus 50. And we want to go minus. And we'll do minus 50 on that, just to make him a little bit lower. There we go. Seems like a slight bit of a better position. But that's all there is to it. There's your basic platformer. In the next tutorial, we'll go over adding in enemies and enemy movement. Until then, man, peace out and have yourselves a good one.